Hi guys, and welcome again to Esi Wakago YouTube channel for yet another great video. And here we say we inspire, we inform, and we also encourage people. And I have this nice video for you, especially if you're struggling with a schedule in America, specifically America, because that is where I stay. And let's start by saying, are there jobs that can give you a schedule that won't cost you or won't make you to struggle with daycare? As you know, I'm a mother. I know how hard it is to juggle between work, kids schedule, and also the daycare expenses, because they are there. That is the truth. But sometimes when you are a new immigrant, and someone was suggesting I should say immigrant, no, immigrant. If you're a new immigrant in America and you don't know where to start because you have kids, or you are a single parent, because there's so many people who end up here as single parent. And this is not just for single parent. There are so many people who went to school and they did a course, and now the course requires them to start working at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. up to 3. And now there are kids in between who are supposed to go or attend school between 7:50 to 3. So they don't have means to go get the kids, and they don't have means to go drop off the kids. And this video is for you guys. So sit back and relax, and let us go through this. All right. Now, when I landed here, I didn't have nobody to help me with the information that I'm just gonna share in a little bit. First of all, nobody told me there is a job I can do at the comfort of my house. What is that job? There are so many options, guys. If you get here, especially if you're a lady, and now you have a little kid and you don't know where to start, where to stop, there is this thing that you can do. You can become a host home provider. You do not have to own a house, and all you need is to have the work permit, just a work permit, and then you can apply to become a host home provider. And there are so many agencies, and some of them do not exist in some of the states. So you're gonna have to look up what are the agencies that do shared living jobs in America. This is a job that you're gonna be a self-contractor, and you can take, for example, if you are a lady and you have one child, you can take a 2-bedroom apartment. I did not say a house, apartment. And then you can, one of the bedrooms, you can keep this person, and then you can share the other bedroom with your little one. That means you're going to be working from home. All you're going to have to do is to be taking care of this guy in your other room. It can be a man, it can be a lady. It doesn't matter. You will have the right to choose who you want to take care of. This is nice because you will get all the hours in your house, comfortable with your baby, no daycare cost. You won't have to drive to work and back. And this guy or this individual that's gonna be living with you, they also get daycare services, meaning sometimes all Monday through Friday, they might be going to daycare. Some of them, they might be going to daycare from 8 to 3. You have all this time to play with your child and all that, so that when this individual comes back home, you will get enough time, or you will give them, dedicate the time to them to serve them, and then they're gonna be there for like 4 hours, and then they go to bed. So that is number one. Number two might require you to have to take your child to a daycare. And let me, before I jump to this, say that shared living job, it can pay you anywhere depending with your state. It can pay you between let's say $1,700 a month, all the way to it depends, all the way upwards. So you can get of 4,000, 5,000, 3,000, 6,000. It depends with your state how much they pay. It is called daily reimbursement. Some of them might pay 100 plus. Some of them might be paid 200 plus, depending with the needs of this person. Now, let's go to the next one. And this is something that I did also. I was once a transporter. I was once giving transportation services. With who? Walmart. With who? Target. With who? DoorDash. With who? Lyft. With who? Uber. Count them, my friend. With who? Amazon Flex. I have done all these jobs, and for real, I can tell you that it gives you the flexibility that you're looking for as a parent. And I'm not saying when you go and become you get a career, that it is everybody who struggles. Maybe it's not everybody, but this video is specifically for anyone who struggles and doesn't know where to start. There is this app called Instacart. Instacart is also a good app to hustle with. And in cities like, all states like Washington, Seattle, people make a lot of money out of it. In California, people make good money with DoorDash. You know, there are things and resources that I didn't know when I landed in America, and I was just blindly counting it a rough state to be in, and I was like, my God, this is so hard. Remember, you can hire someone to babysit your child, but remember, you gotta pay them dearly. So if you're not making good money, you would rather take your child to a daycare for 8 hours and go hustle this money with Uber, go hustle with Instacart, go hustle with the Lyft, all these apps. And I'm gonna pin them down here, all of them, for those people who don't know. I know most of the people knows. Okay, another thing that you can do from the comfort of your house, you can become a second-hand seller on Marketplace on Facebook. People underrate this job, but they count it as some of them count it as a side hustle. But trust me, this is something that you can make your full-time job. And this is something you can do in your garage, or if you have an extra room that has access to the outside, you can use it to buy stuff from the same Marketplace on Facebook and resell them on the same Marketplace. This won't require you a huge amount of money. Maybe with 1,000 you can start, you know, and you can buy like 20 items, and then you can resell them. And trust me, this is a good job that you can do from the comfort of your house, and maybe it may become bigger in the future, and you'll be able to even extend and rent a shop to do that job. Now, the other thing is, this is not counted as a job. It is counted as opening doors in your house to host these foster kids. So mark my words, this is not counted as a job, but they do give you daily reimbursement. All right, but you are required to be doing something else, the major, because in case they don't pay you, you're supposed to feed these kids. So this is not a job, but this is something that can be combined with something. You get me? So that is fostering. And this is for kids, because not every state can do fostering for big people at a shared living venture. Okay. There is this other thing. If you are business oriented, you can also start up something. Use a skill that you already have. Make it a business. So many people don't understand that, or we barely understand that the skills that we have can become our business. You know how to braid? Girl, just start it from your house. Get a few clients. Then if you want to excel in it, or if you want to make it more broader, you can maybe go to school, get a certificate, and start now braiding like commercially. But as long as you can be able to braid from your house, I believe you are able to make enough money. Again, a course for hair doesn't take forever, so you can go back to school, or it doesn't have to be a community college or any college. You can join any college that has a quicker certificate or diploma, and once you finish it, you can become a commercial. I'm saying commercial meaning you can get out there, rent a shop, and put your work out there, and people gonna be coming in, and it is a nice work. All right, there is this other thing, but this is probably for people who have been here for more than a year. It is called AFH, Adult Care Homes. All right, This is a big business. It's been there, it's been going on, and most states have it, but most people, whenever they hear adult care homes, they think about Seattle. But not just in Washington that this is going on or has been going on. This goes on probably in every state. To begin with, I live in Kansas, and I am sure there is a person that I know, a Kenyan lady, who does it. So even in Kansas, it is there. But all you need to do, this requires you to go to take a course that is like $850. If it is in Washington State, that is like 700. The last time I checked, like 750. It used to be 600 and something. I think they raised the amount. All right. Another thing that you can do from the comfort of your house, and you'll be able to take care of your kids. Before I go there, let me go back to the adult care homes. This one is big. This one requires you to have not less than from 30,000 up. Why? Because if you're gonna buy this job from someone which was already ongoing, it's gonna cost you even more than that. It's gonna cost you a lot of money. That's why I say this is not for beginners. This is for someone who is looking to work from home, and they have the credit score that is required to buy a home. They also have the money that is required to restructure the house to be in accordance to the state rules of AFH, or adult care homes. All right. So this is not for new beginners, because you're gonna need a lot of money. You will also gonna need good credit, which you don't have as soon as you land here. So yes, you can also do this hustle that is for printing t-shirts and selling them. But here is the thing: you don't want to print out t-shirts and then they will become outdated. So what do? You try to not be a seasonal person. Like if you wanna sell t-shirts for example, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you need to know that Christmas only lasts for like 2 weeks and then it is gone. New Year's the same. It's a day. Halloween is a day. So you don't want to do these things that gonna make you to have so much stock or dead stock. So if you're gonna do this, then you need to be at the top of your game, and then come up with words that are eye-catching, words that are gonna attract people in form of their feelings, in form of maybe some people like the Bible verses and all that. This is also something that you can do, and you can sell on marketplace. You can sell on your own Facebook, and you can also sell anywhere. Now the other thing is, some people are very gifted, and not just gifted in a thing that you can see, but gifted when they start talking. There are people who can talk to you when you are at your lowest, and you get to the top. This is a gift. Not everybody can play with anyone emotions and they get it or they click. Now, if you are a great motivational speaker, if you are an inspirational speaker, if you are someone who has stories, who has things or any talent that you can put out there and people will see it, just get your phone, get yourself ready, and then get it going. Do not underestimate the power that is in you. That is also a gift. If you can talk to 10 people and all of them are listening to you without blinking, just know that you have a talent of talking, and whatever you are saying is hitting their souls. Okay? So start your YouTube. If you know how to write skits, do it. If you know how to write articles, do it and post them on Google. You can earn through Google through so many ways that you don't even know. Not just by YouTube, but also by articles and everything. Google is the place, and Google is the best paying platform, if you could ask me. Okay? And to be a YouTuber, you don't have to show your face. But to be a YouTuber, the secret behind being a YouTuber is creating engaging content. Okay? If you can be able to do that, it could be your life. It could be something you have. It could be something you do. You know, it can be content and it can pay you. But here's the thing. Most of the time we feel scary to jump because we don't know how it is on the other side. But trust me, most of the people who are so scared and they jumped, they found greener pastures on the other end. I would just encourage you and tell you, please, just go do it. And the last one, and not the least, you can start a daycare. If you have children and then you don't know how to take care of them, daycare is so expensive for you, start up a daycare. You don't need to have a certificate in America. Start a daycare. You can be licensed up to 6 for in-home daycare. Depending if you have a certificate or a degree on the same career, you can get maybe more or a higher number license. So don't fear. And in America, you do not have to fear because nothing is hidden. Everything is out there. And I believe if you want to start a daycare, you can go to the DCF, the family division. I don't know what you call it in your state, but you can go there and ask them, I want to start a daycare. What is the first step that I need to do? Of course, you're going to do the fingerprints and everything and the background and everything, and who all the people who are counted as adults beginning from 12, I believe, up, they're going to be done something called background check or screening. And that is not a problem because anything that deals with human lives here in America, you have to be screened. Your fingerprints have to be taken so that they can know that they are safe, or the people that you're gonna have there are safe. Okay guys, that's all for today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this video helps someone who is struggling at the moment. All right, see ya in the next video. Keep on keeping on, because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Cheers guys.